Hey y'all, it's Base Kato and I'm back with another video. So today I'm coming to you guys on my lunch break while I'm at work, which speaking of work, a lot of these TikTok pranksters need to get a damn job. So in today's video, I want to talk about the worst TikTok prankster I've seen in a long time, and he goes by the name Mizzy. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, which honestly, who cares if I'm pronouncing it wrong, because we shouldn't be celebrating this person. So this guy, he's from the UK. The most recent prank that I've seen that's been like all over my For You page, Reddit, in the news is of Mizzy and his friends walking into this couple's house in, I think, London. And I'll play the video, or at least a snippet of the video right now.
Walking into random houses, let's go.
James, come to the front door right now, please.
James.
James. Hi.
You man, come.
Hello, James.
We need to speak to James.
James.
Hi.
Hi. James.
Is this where the study group is?
No. No. What door number is this?
No. Study group.
5:30. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Wait, this is not where the study group is.
got kids, man.
Oh, you got kids? Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought this was the study group. I actually thought. And this is the study group.
Y'all, so my first thought after watching that video was, where is he from? Like, cause he cannot be from the United States. Like, he cannot be living in the US, because there's been a bunch of stories about people accidentally walking into somebody else's house and getting like shot. So I'm just surprised that he feels so bold enough to walk into these people's house and do this prank for TikTok. And it's just like, what's the point? For a TikTok, for a view? But that's what he said. And I read some article where he did like a interview about like his pranks and why he does it. He was talking to The Independent. The Independent, I guess that's a big news company in the UK, but Mizzy told them that he cares less about whether he is receiving love or hate, as it is all about getting engagement, and it's the fact that people are talking that's all important. And he was going by, pretty much he's going by the saying that all news is good news, but in my opinion, like, no. And that's the thing about a lot of these TikTok pranksters these days, or people who are joining TikTok. It's like they want to create so much controversy, so much outrage, because they know outrage is what gets promoted on TikTok. I remember when I first heard of TikTok, or at least first kind of was on TikTok in 2020, like outrage and stuff, I don't think that was really the thing, especially like for my side of TikTok. It was really just people doing beauty challenges, the ice bucket challenge, and you know, little challenges here and there. Once people noticed that, you know, these challenges garner so much attention, they're like, okay, let's up the challenges, let's make things even more crazier, because craziness gets attention, it gets promoted. And that's how a lot of these people have gotten super big followings on social media. But I just feel like that's so toxic, and that's the thing that I don't like about TikTok. In this video, Mizzy does walk into this couple's house. You can tell they're in a really, really nice neighborhood in London. Like, you know, this couple, they're not used to stuff like this happening. They were shocked, and honestly, if that happened to me, I would be shocked too. And then he had the nerve to sit down in the house. He trying to call the wife's husband, like, James, you need to come here, James. Crazy. And I seen that he's done other pranks too. He ran up to some woman and stole her cat. I remember seeing one prank where he went into McDonald's and like basically went behind the kitchen, to the kitchen part of McDonald's where only employees are allowed, and just basically messed stuff up. I think he put a broom in the French fry frying machine, which is just like, why? Like, why are you doing this? Especially to service workers, because as a service worker, it's already hard enough having to deal with customers and their complaints, and then we have to add on to people who want to do TikTok pranks and stuff. It's just like, you don't get paid enough for that. That's why people don't want to work in this economy this day and age, because you have to deal with BS like this. And so it's crazy because that Mizzy guy, he's been doing pranks like this for a while. So he's definitely garnered a lot of attention, whether that's bad attention or good attention. To him, it's all attention. And I'm so happy that TikTok did actually deactivate his account. I don't think he has any active accounts anywhere. And maybe that's what needs to happen with social media. I don't know. Like, so many people are doing things just to go viral. And it's just like, going viral can be a good thing or a bad thing. And half the time it's for bad things, at least on my For You page. So people just need to be careful about, well, actually Mizzy did say that he thinks about the consequences and he's aware of his consequences. So as long as he acknowledges that he knows what he's doing and he knows what he's gonna get himself into, then hey, be my guest. Go ahead and do your TikTok pranks or whatever. I don't know, these pranks are becoming more and more annoying in a sense. Like, who wants to be in somebody's TikTok prank? Like, I sure as hell don't want to be pranked and then a video of me is on TikTok. Just like, y'all, did y'all see that video of this girl? It's like a nurse. She was trying to ride one of the city bikes that she paid for on her like phone app, but then some guy came up and then tried to pretty much took the city bike from her. And another guy was filming the whole interaction, and they were trying to frame the scene as if the woman was stealing the bike from the other guy. And basically the woman was being a Karen, starting to cry, this, that, and the third. And she did like remove her hospital tag or badge thing that showed like her identification. So, you know, a lot of people were basically on the men's side saying like, oh, she's acting like a Karen. She should have just paid for her own bike, this, that, and the third. Days later, it turns out that she was actually right. She actually did pay for the bike and the guys were trying to steal the bike from her. So actually, she was right and the guys were wrong. And it's just so crazy how the internet, like, people just go to the extreme for attention. And it's crazy how if one narrative gets more attention over another, like, of course that narrative is going to be pushed and people are just going to automatically believe that narrative, when at the end of the day that's not really what happened. You didn't get the full story, so you're wrong. Basically. So, but yeah, these TikTok pranks, I'm not a fan of these TikTok pranks. On my Reddit page, the main character page, I see so many crazy TikToks, especially the TikToks of people like putting the phone on an escalator and then like dancing, and like you can just see people getting irritated, like the people behind them that are trying to get on the escalator to go up. It's just like, why do people do these type of TikToks? And then me, I'm like, do they actually go viral? Because I never see at least the escalator ones on my For You page. I'll always see them on Reddit and people are roasting them on Reddit. But yeah, this Mizzy TikTok prankster, I'm glad that he finally got caught. Apparently he got arrested, but honestly, I highly doubt if he's gonna be in jail for that long. If anything, maybe community service. I don't know how the system works in the UK. I feel like all they're gonna do is just slap him on the wrist and then release him. And I feel like that's just not enough. But it's not just him. I think it's the TikTok app in general. Like, people are obsessed with engagement when it comes to TikTok. Like, going viral in this, that, and the third, to the point where it's like people will practically do anything to go viral. And I talk about this all the time, and I know I feel like I sound like a broken record, but it's just what I see all the time, and it's just a mess. I don't understand why people think they need to stoop down to like stupidity type levels to go viral. Because at the end of the day, this Mizzy dude, he wasn't getting a check, and you know, he probably did apply for the TikTok creator fund, but his account got banned, so he probably didn't even get any of that money. And if he did, it was probably only like, you know, a couple of thousand, you know, way less than $10,000, that's for sure. Probably less than 5,000. Shoot, probably less than 1,000. He probably didn't even get any money. So it's just like, what's the point? Because when people do like crazy pranks like this, it's like people are gonna remember you today. Once tomorrow comes, it's just like there's gonna be something newer out, you know? You didn't create a legacy for yourself. So I think, I don't understand the point, the goal of these TikTok pranksters, but this guy right here is low-key a menace to society. Honestly, all of these TikTok pranksters are menaces to society. But alright, you guys, that's all I have for today. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And to all the TikTok pranksters, I do want to leave you with this one message. Y'all already know McDonald's is always hiring, so go ahead and get your application in because you're gonna need it.